If you're tired of the same old mundane life and crave stories that add a sprinkle of romance and warmth, you're in for a whole feast. Here are the top 10 best romance slice of life anime to watch in 2024. Number 10, A Sign of Affection. Starting off, imagine a world where silence speaks louder than words. For Yuki Tsoe, the world works that way. She's a hearing-impaired university student, and silence has been a part of her life since then. Her daily routine is predictable. She commutes to campus, spends time with her bestie, and communicates by writing or texting. Yuki's regular life changes when she meets Itsumi Nagi, a multilingual travel enthusiast who embraces her hearing impairment, lighting a spark between them. This cozy, slow slice-of-life anime beautifully shows that the true value of life lies in genuine connections between people. A Sign of Affection might also remind you of A Silent Voice, which was an extremely emotional yet beautiful anime movie. The connection among characters, beautiful art, and sound effects make this anime a must-watch romance slice-of-life anime to watch in 2024, and you should watch it or I'll force you to do it. Number 9, Pseudo Harem. Who needs 100 girlfriends when you can have one with 100 personalities? That's right, we're talking about Rin Nanakura, a girl with great acting skills. Our main guy, Eiji Kitahama, is a high school boy who dreams of, well, big things like being popular and a swarm of ladies surrounding him. Luckily, his wish comes true when he meets Rin, who puts her acting skills to use and pretends to be different characters around Eiji.
10年後の七倉凛へ。今でもツンデレちゃんを演じるときはツインテールですか？ぜひ10年後の俺に見せてあげてください。
This anime is really enjoyable because of its slow yet relaxed slice of life elements blended perfectly with romance. From being just friends to lovers, Pseudo Harem is full of sweet moments and playful banter. This anime might remind you of My Dress-Up Darling, where Marin explored her passion for cosplaying and Gojo for sewing. To be fair, Pseudo Harem is one of the few series that makes romance anime refreshing again. Number 8, Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again.
帰ったぞ。新しい手袋とあったけえ靴下買ってきたべ。
We've heard of Newton discovering gravity with an apple and of Adam and Eve being punished for eating one. But have we ever witnessed people turning young from eating apples? Well, that's exactly what happens when Grandpa and Grandma turn young again. It tells us the story of a wholesome old couple living together for 60 years. But one day, they eat an apple and turn young again. What makes Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again is its unique concept of growing back to the youthful days. This anime is special because it shows how love can grow even after many years. The renewed love also inspires their family members, reminding them how love can always come back. The story is depicted in dreamy graphics and the music sounds magical too. Each new episode provides new surprises and heartwarming moments, and it just heals me inside. Number 7, Days with My Stepsister.
だからさ、俺が行きたいって言えば、綾瀬さんが羨ましがるかもって。
私が？
うん、君が。
どうして私が羨ましがるの？
Have you ever thought, what would happen if you got a new stepsister and she turns out to be a beauty with brains? Well, that's what happens to Yuta Asamura experienced after his father remarried Saiki's mother. Days with My Stepsister tells us stories of two step-siblings, Yuta and Saki, struggling with romantic feelings for each other while trying to keep their family happy. Will they ever work it out?
勉強しなくちゃならないの。
わかる。でも、たまには休んでさ。
休めない。
Well, I love how it gives us a new perspective on a series because it has a unique take on the stepsister part. It isn't ecchi or has any fan service at all. I know, I couldn't believe it myself. Days with My Stepsister has amazing graphics, calming music, and an amazing storytelling pace. It redefines the romance genre in a much more realistic way. The characters are relatable and their everyday interaction is super wholesome with a lot of character development taking place. Number 6, My Wife Has No Emotion.
人と同じ構造の更新ユニットがあると食感などが分かりやすいメリットもあるので検討したのですが、タクマ様は私の唇が世界で一番ということでしたので、亡くなるとタクマ様がかわいそうです。
If you ever had a chat with AI and it understood you completely, you might have dreamt of marrying it, right? Well, guess who made your dream come true? It's Takuma Kosugi, an average office worker who's tired of living alone and doing the house chores all by himself. That's until he bought a secondhand robot Mina and married her. As the days go by, the two start living together as an actual couple.
超ミニ触ってもいい？
はい。
ああ、ここくびれができてる。大きくなると迫力が違うな。
My Wife Has No Emotion is a really fun to watch romance slice of life anime, and with each episode, it just keeps you guessing. Within a few episodes, character development starts taking place, and the robot wife turns into more of a human wife. So if you're looking for a balanced romance and comedy blended with the everyday lives of characters, this is your pick. Number 5, Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable.
綺麗だ。え？ああ、いや、冬木さんが太陽に反射してすごくキラキラしてて綺麗だなって。あれ？むしろこっちのがやばい？
Have you ever dreamt of going to a whole new city, starting a new life while also meeting pretty gals? Well, Tsubasa is living his dream, but his dream quickly turns into a nightmare when he realizes how cold the winter of Hokkaido is. On his first day of school, Tsubasa comes across one of the Hokkaido gals wearing a short skirt in freezing cold weather. They become friends, and Tsubasa realizes that the cold wasn't the only thing that was too much for him to handle.
マサが桜見たいって言ってたから、北海道にはこんな桜もあるんだよって見せたくて。
This anime is perfect for those who love winters, heartwarming romance, and girls. Hokkaido Gals has amazing animation, literally the coolest plot and a youthful story. The romance is sweet, the girls are cute, and our main guy's lucky. So if you're looking for an anime with a lot of super cute girlies, it's already in the title, my fellow weebs. Number 4, No Longer Allowed in Another World.
先生。
僕のいた世界では君のような女性を魔女とは呼ばない。君は天女だ。
Forget Dazai, this guy's far worse. Yes, we're talking about Sensei, a famous writer whose life ambition is to commit double suicide with the love of his life, Sachan. Unfortunately, Sensei gets hit by a truck and is transported into a completely different world where he has to become an adventurer who fights off the bad guys. But Sensei doesn't cooperate. He tries to end his life multiple times, even in another world where he's surrounded by beautiful girls. Talk about a letdown.
ほら、行くよ先生。落ちてる小石なんか食べるんじゃありません。
Crazy, crazy, crazy. This anime is definitely one of the craziest anime out there. There's a lot of dark humor in No Longer Allowed in Another World. It also has a good funny parody that takes on the isekai genre and a surprisingly heartfelt exploration of mental health with the complexities of love. Despite the worrisome dark comedy, the anime also dives deep into serious themes, making it an entertaining yet thought-provoking watch. Number 3, Aoya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
それじゃあ、まさちかくん？
まあそのいいんじゃないか。
What would you do if someone constantly yaps your ears off in Russian? That's what Aoya did to our unmotivated classmate Masachika Kuze. Aoya is a brilliant student council star while Masachika is a slack-off who annoys her, causing Aoya to express her feelings in Russian. Crazy, right? That's not all. Masachika is not dumb. He can understand Russian fluently, but he pretends not to understand, to eventually form an eccentric yet playful relationship, like opposite poles that attract.
まさちかくん？にパーダイドゥハン。喜んで。
This anime is one of the best romance slice of life anime to watch in 2024 because of its interesting plots and characters. Nobody would expect a brilliant star to fall for such a slacker, but again, that's what keeps things interesting in the anime. It's just a cute show that you'll instantly fall in love with. Not to mention, there are a lot more girls that are gonna arrive, and there's always a 10. Number 2, The Dangers in My Heart Season 2.
離れちゃうかもしれないね。
大丈夫だ。
わかるの？
いや、
Have you ever wanted to get rid of your classmates? If you have, then you might relate to Koyotaro Ichikawa, a boy who wants to murder his popular classmate Anna Yamada. Loneliness has always been a friend of this guy, and learning murder encyclopedias is his hobby. Little did he know, his feelings of murder towards Anna might meant something completely opposite. Love. That's right, feelings of affection took over Koyotaro, and he fell completely for Anna.
市川さ、この間私の仕事を見に来てくれたでしょ？私が頑張ってるとこ見たでしょ？私も見たいんだよ。
The Dangers in My Heart is a laid-back romance slice-of-life anime taking place in the school setting. It's a simple, artistic, yet entertaining anime that portrays the everyday lives of unique and opposite characters. What I was so surprised about was how well-written the characters were. Even Ichikawa, who was a bit weird at first, was one of the most likable characters in the series. Hey, if you're looking for a rather different than usual romance plot, try watching The Dangers in My Heart. Number 1, Kimi ni Todoke Season 3.
持たせてよ。彼氏の特権で。
彼氏？
よし、ゲット。
逆だよ。私が助けてもらってるのに。
Imagine when a mysterious girl whom you always admired turns out to be a walking hurricane of misunderstandings. That's exactly what Sako from Kimi ni Todoke is. She's often mistaken as the ghost girl from the movie The Ring, which causes people to distance themselves from her. However, her life changes completely when a guy as cute and loyal as a puppy starts hovering around her. Now's just season 1.
大事にするよ。大事にする。
This is a life-changing anime with great OSTs, really good character development, and literally the perfect slice of life and rom-com anime. Season 3 is going to become even better, and of course the drama is going to level up. And of course the love between the main characters is still pure and wholesome. Because of that and more, Kimi ni Todoke Season 3 is number 1 in our list of the top 10 best romance slice of life anime to watch in 2024.